Welcome back. High school football season is off to a great start. Our Bob Stevens and Chuck Zapak are up next in this edition of the Covert Air High School Football Bowl.
So the first Bluffton Bowl is history. A lot of history made tonight, some of it on the scoreboard. 77-3, Bluffton wins it. They win the toss of the coin. And really, it was pretty much all downhill for May River after that, wasn't it?
It was, too. Bluffton just had too much size, speed, strength, and accuracy at the skill positions, and that's the reason they were able to put the game away early.
Second play of the game, Jermaine Patterson gets a little slant pass and takes it 50 yards to the house. Then Dylan Lipinski with an interception, a pick six to make it 14. Then they get a fumble return for a touchdown by Richard Jenkins. It's all of a sudden, it's 21-0 quickly, and it just snowballed from there. It was 35-0 at the quarter. May River obviously outmanned in this game, but there are some positives they can take from it.
Well, they stayed with the basics and they ran their plays, as did Bluffton in the second half too, when the game was already out of contention. So a lot of basic plays, staying with it. We didn't see anything razzle-dazzle late in the second half, but it's good experience for May River. They still have another 8 games to play this year, and Bluffton, that's a great tune-up for next week's game against Beaufort.
For sure. They've got Whale Branch coming up, May River does, and you already mentioned Bluffton and Beaufort. Again, there's going to be a whole lot of green on this football field coming up next weekend, and the game we will have right here for you on WHHI. Jermaine Patterson really showed an awful lot as a receiver, running in the touchdown early, and then as a quarterback, very elusive. The point guard on the basketball team.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. But, having somebody with all that sort of ability, all-around player, be able to play like that, and that's the reason why he's got the trophy.
Bluffton's big, and they're fast, and they're experienced, and that's something May River just didn't have tonight.
No, they definitely didn't have that. First year playing 11-man football. So for May River, every game is gaining more experience, and we'll see if they can improve by the next time they play Bluffton later on this year. Yeah,
they'll play again in about another month, and they'll play at May River. Great scene at the end of the game, after the game was over, where both teams actually got together in a circle. Both coaches spoke, and Rodney Summers, the head coach at May River, kind of laid down the gauntlet, not on the field, but off the field, said, you know what? Coach Cribb and I are going to come up with something. We're going to do something for this community. We're going to raise some money for this community. We're going to find a cause. We're going to do something right by this rivalry. And I think that's a great way to start what will be a great rivalry once these two teams are even experience-wise, won't they?
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Bob.
Yeah, it's going to be terrific. Again, next week, May River will take on Whale Branch. They'll be back at home. It'll be their first home game ever. And then, of course, the Bluffton Bobcats will be here at home taking on the Beaufort Eagles. Ken Clifford probably did not go fishing over the weekend. Certainly that's what Ken Cribb was hoping he would. But Coach Clifford at Beaufort, he'll be ready for this one. That should be a terrific game, shouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that one, that's for sure.
All right, we will wrap up the first Mike Reichenbach wrap-up of the year. May River losing to Bluffton in the first Bluffton Bowl. Bobcats winning it 77-3. For Chuck Zapak, I'm Bob Stevens.